mention, no speeches. They've been denied. No, no presence of the police department. They are denied to do that. There's a lack of security going on in a DNC right now. Lack of security right now.
Well, did you hear that the fence was knocked down by protesters?
Yep. Yes, it was.
And they attacked the police?
Yes, they did. And that's Black Lives Matter, by the way. And did you know there's a conservative group out there, Blacks with Guns. Blacks with Guns is a gun safety program to actually have blacks use guns to protect themselves. It's on the NRA, by the way. Blacks with Guns.
Yeah, residents, normal people, should be able to have guns to protect themselves.
Yes, they should.
Now, I don't believe in giving guns or selling guns to ex-felons.
Right.
Even though they've done their time, if their crime that they committed had anything to do with a weapon,
right,
then they should not be allowed to have a weapon once they get out.
Right. I totally agree. I
mean, I know there's black market weapons that, they can get them all off the black market. And that's the sad part, that they can do that. If more of these black market people were picked up and arrested to where these black market guns came off the market, where they were no longer sold, this country would be a lot safer.
Yes, it would.
That part I have to agree with. But the people that are against, ordinary citizens owning guns, against our Second Amendment, no. I fully agree with the Second Amendment. Our forefathers knew what they were doing when they created the Second Amendment.
Right.
So it's just a matter of who has the right principles and when they look at them the right way. Not looking at them. Yeah, everyone that is against the Second Amendment, guaranteed, they themselves own guns. I can guarantee it.
Yeah.
But it's it's sad. It's I don't know.
Yeah.
Like we said yesterday, I don't know. I don't recognize this country anymore.
I don't recognize it anymore. I mean, like I said, the Seattle Times with, what else is there? You got, Toyota. You got these people who are delinquent, a payment. I mean, here they are, even AT&T and Bank of America, Chase Bank, JP Morgan. They treat Comcast. They treat their customers, and also DirecTV too as well. They treat their customers so crappy. However, when it comes to payment for trying to become advertising work that you did for these companies, they treat the advertisers crappy too as well. The only people who are making money is the CEO.
Yep.
And they treat their employees like crap. They treat the customers like crap. They treat the advertisers crappy. All of them do this. The Seattle Times, Toyota, Cadillac, Comcast, AT&T, Bank of America, DirecTV, even Chase Bank, JP Morgan, Citibank, Bank of America, AT&T, GE, General Electric. They treat their advertisers crappy as well as the customer. They treat their own staff, the people who work for them, treat them like slaves.
That's sad. And a lot of it you have to blame on the current regime that's in the White House.
Yes, you do,
because
unfortunately. And Hillary's only going to get worse. Hillary is not a businesswoman. She doesn't know a damn thing about how the military and the Medicare industry is. She has no clue on how to run a hospital. She has no clue at all whatsoever. But yet she wants everybody to get on a real and a Viagra.
yeah,
And
I
drink
don't know that
NyQuil.
she's even going
And
to.
drink NyQuil. Yeah, she's going to do. She's going to have you drink NyQuil for cough and sneeze. She's going to have you drink NyQuil. She's going to give you Viagra to take to bed at night, and then you take a Ritalin in the morning.
I'd like to see her try and make me. I really would.
Mm-hmm.
I really, really, truly would. Because there are a lot of people in this country, if she does, by some miracle, win the presidency, there are a lot of people in this country that's going to revolt against her.
I want to tell you something. This has happened today. A terrorist attack happened in Chicago. ISIS. Trumpy just got the election. Folks, we're going to report this to you live. There has been a terrorist attack happen just about 5 minutes ago in Chicago. A terrorist attack happened. Billary got bombed over in Chicago.
Oh, dear God.
We want to tell you about that, and because of this, lives are taken away. Don't know how many officers were involved. Don't know what the stint of the firefighters, but we do know that rescue personnel went into the building when the building collapsed. We do know this. We do know
And
this.
I just got an email that ISIS was going to attack on American ground.
We just did. It just happened in Chicago, and this is the headquarters on the same headquarters that Rahm Emanuel's in charge of. The mayor of Chicago. And this is it's supposed to be a gun-free zone, and then they do this. And you can't blame the officers for this attack either. You cannot do it. You cannot blame Putin for this. You cannot blame Russia for this. You cannot blame Israel for this attack. You cannot blame China or the Mexican cartels. You can't do this. It's only ISIS, the drug runners who are coming into this country illegally, who are bringing weapons and mass destructions. Nothing to do with the coyotes. Nothing to do with illegal immigrants. It has to do with the terrorism that are sneaking across the border, undocumented, because you have no security right now.
The thing is, these ones that come through illegally across the Mexican border, we already know that your Mexicans are clean shaven. So why are they allowing these other ones that don't even look like Mexicans to come through?
Because the president is a Muslim sympathizer of the Muslim Brotherhood, and there are also ISIS members who are involved with this. Black Lives Matter is nothing more. Black Lives Matter is a terrorist-run organization, just like ISIS in the Muslim Brotherhood. Thank you, Eric Holder. Thank you, George Soros. You can think the Democratic Party, just like the KKK got started too as well. The Nazi Party, the Gestapo Party, under Democrat rule. Socialism. Liberalism supports socialism. Liberalism plus socialism equals terrorism. Okay, do the math. I just gave you 1 + 1 = 2. We just did it here.
ISIS needs to be taken out. If that includes taking out Black Lives Matter, or not Black Lives Matter, yeah.
The Muslim Brotherhood. The Muslim Brotherhood ties with the Black Lives Matter. So there you go.